Ever wonder if your cat truly understands you? Here's something that might surprise you. They're listening to far more than just your words. They're reading your energy, sensing the rhythm of your breathing, detecting every shift in your emotional state. Before you even reach out to touch them, they've already decoded what you're feeling. Today, you're going to discover 6 powerful words that can completely change your relationship with your cat. Words that, when spoken with genuine intention, create an unbreakable bond of trust and security. And here's my promise to you. If you've ever felt that deep connection with your feline friend, that moment when they look at you and time seems to stop, stick with me until the end. One of these words might unlock a whole new level of understanding between you tonight. Quick favor, hit that like button and subscribe. Not because I'm asking, but because it helps build this community of cat lovers who want to understand their companions on a deeper level. Your cat already trusts you enough to share their space. Now let's learn their language. You've probably noticed how your cat seems to appear out of nowhere right before you shake the treat bag, or how they settle in just as you're about to relax on the couch. That's no accident. Cats are linguistic detectives, analyzing patterns in your voice and movements with incredible precision. Research from Tokyo University revealed something fascinating. Cats can identify their owner's voice even from another room or when it's barely audible. They might not always acknowledge you, typical cat behavior. But trust me, they're always tuning in. They're silent observers wrapped in fur. So let's dive into these 6 transformative words and discover how they can become your secret language of love and trust. Word number 1, here. This single word isn't a command, it's an open invitation. When you say here without any pressure or expectation, you're creating a doorway your cat can walk through whenever they feel ready. Cats don't respond to demands, they respond to atmosphere. They read the energy beneath your words, the steadiness in your voice, the calmness in your breathing, the peace in your presence. Say here softly, without any agenda, and it transforms into something profound. It communicates, I'm present, I see you, I'm ready whenever you are. Cats are masters of autonomy. They need to feel like they're making the choice, not following orders. But when that choice meets genuine warmth, magic happens. Your cat might not immediately rush over, but watch closely. They'll start drifting closer, not because you commanded them, but because your energy feels like home. Scientists at Kyoto University discovered that cats respond more to the emotional tone and rhythm in human voices than the actual words. They react to calm patterns like they're hearing trusted music. Try this tonight. Find a quiet spot. Don't call out, don't reach forward. Just breathe naturally, then say here, once in a voice that sounds like welcome. Pay attention. If their ear rotates toward you, if their eyes glance your way, if their tail gives the faintest movement, that's not indifference. That's connection. In cat language, acknowledgement is affection. When you use here with patience and gentleness, it becomes a bridge between your calm presence and their willingness to trust. Eventually, this simple word won't just call them, it will comfort them. Because to a cat, here doesn't mean come now. It means you're safe to be near me. Word number 2, good. Cats might not wag their tails or jump with excitement, but they have subtle, beautiful ways of showing they understand your appreciation. When you say good in a warm, melodic tone, it transcends language. It becomes pure feeling. For your cat, good isn't about earning approval. It's about receiving reassurance. It tells them, you're safe. I'm at peace with you being exactly who you are. Cats listen less to what we say and more to how we say it. Researchers at Sussex University found that cats respond incredibly positively to affectionate, higher-pitched tones, the kind we naturally use when speaking to someone we cherish. So when you say good girl or good boy in your warmest voice, you're not just making sounds, you're offering comfort in a language they instinctively understand. Over time, good becomes an emotional anchor, signaling to their nervous system that everything is okay. It's the spoken equivalent of a slow blink, a verbal embrace that touches their heart. Say it when your cat curls beside you. Say it when they offer a slow blink from across the room. Say it when they're simply existing peacefully in your presence without needing anything. Watch what happens. You might notice their body relax, their tail settle, or a soft sigh escape. These are subtle signs that your energy feels safe to them. For cats, good doesn't train behavior, it nurtures belonging. It reminds them that your presence is consistent and kind. In their uncertain world, that consistency becomes their sanctuary. Tonight, when your cat stretches near you or catches your eye for just a moment, whisper good softly. Let it float through the stillness. They'll hear more than a word. They'll feel home. Word number 3, okay. For cats, okay is quiet magic. It's the word that settles the air after something startling happens. The sound that tells them the world is still safe. Cats exist in a realm of subtlety. Every breath, every movement, every shift in energy around them carries meaning. They're deeply tuned into us, reading emotions we barely notice ourselves. A 2021 animal cognition study found that cats can recognize and even reflect human emotional states, responding to our tone, body language, and facial expressions with remarkable accuracy. When your voice tightens, their body tenses. When you exhale calmly, they do too. That's why okay is so powerful. It's more than reassurance, it's emotional synchronization. When something startles them, a door slamming, an unexpected noise, something dropping, their instincts fire. Muscles tighten, eyes widen, tail freezes. In that vulnerable moment, your voice becomes their anchor. Say it's okay slowly, almost like exhaling. Let the sound flow through the quiet rather than interrupting it. Watch their response. Rigid ears begin to soften, eyes melt into half moons. Maybe a single slow blink appears. That's your cat saying, I hear you, I trust you, I'm safe again. With repetition, okay becomes a reset button, a gentle verbal signal that restores balance. It doesn't mean ignore what happened, it means we're safe now. Over time, your cat will associate that gentle tone with peace, not because they understand the syllables, but because they trust the calmness behind them. Next time your cat startles, kneel down, breathe slowly, and whisper, it's okay. Feel the tension leave both of you simultaneously. In that shared exhale, your calm becomes theirs, and home feels peaceful again. Word number 4, stay. Cats don't stay because we command them. They stay because they choose to. Unlike dogs, who often find comfort in direction, cats find peace in permission. That's why stay can mean something entirely different when offered with warmth instead of control. Spoken gently, stay transforms from a command into an invitation. A quiet way of saying, you're safe here, and you don't need to leave. It's energy, not an order. When you whisper stay as your cat settles beside you, you're reminding them that this moment is complete. No expectations, no agenda, no need to perform. Just peaceful stillness shared between two beings who understand each other beyond words. Cats crave this kind of peace. They may not always show it, but they're experts at sensing emotional balance. When your energy settles, they settle with you. Try this. Next time your cat is lounging nearby, eyes half closed, tail moving lazily, breathe in slowly, then say, stay softly, as if you're speaking to the air around them. Watch closely. Their breathing deepens, the tip of their tail slows. Maybe they blink once, or they simply remain perfectly still. That's their way of saying, I'm comfortable here. It's not obedience, it's trust made visible. Over time, stay becomes a word of quiet connection. It tells your cat that your space is steady, that they can rest within it without worry. You're not keeping them there. You're inviting them to be there. And that choice, freely made, becomes its own form of love. Because when a cat chooses to stay, it's not out of routine or command. It's because your calm has become their home. Word number 5, love. Cats may seem mysterious, even aloof at times, but they understand love in ways that transcend language. For them, love isn't a declaration, it's a rhythm, a pattern, a presence they can sense. When you say love, Softly, stretching the word like a lullaby, it carries warmth that vibrates through the space between you. It's less about the syllables and more about the gentleness in your tone, the calm that steadies your breath, the energy that tells them they're safe. Cats are emotional interpreters. They don't need definitions, only consistency. Research from the University of Paris found that cats respond most strongly to affectionate, high-pitched tones, what scientists call cat-directed speech. It mirrors the way we instinctively speak to those we care about, slower, gentler, filled with warmth. When you whisper love like that, your cat doesn't analyze the sound. They absorb it. They feel the atmosphere around them shift. The world quiets. The tension softens. Try it next time your cat settles into your lap or when they pause and meet your eyes from across the room. Say love slowly, letting the word linger like a heartbeat. Watch their response. Maybe they'll blink once. Maybe they'll purr faintly. Or maybe they'll simply remain still. But in that stillness, something sacred happens. That's understanding. That's safety. Over time, love becomes more than a word. It becomes a frequency they recognize, a shared vibration of peace. It's the sound that reminds them of home, of quiet evenings, of gentle touches. Tonight, whisper it softly into the space between you. You don't need to prove it. Just feel it. Because cats may not speak our language, but they'll always understand the warmth in the word love. Word number 6. Their name. This might be the most powerful sound in your cat's entire universe. Their name isn't just a label, it's a thread woven through every gentle moment you've shared. Every treat given, every soft touch, every whispered goodnight begins with that sound. To a cat, their name carries the memory of safety, of warmth, of every calm moment spent beside you. It's a word layered with emotion, not just meaning. A familiar melody that tells them, this is where I belong. 2019, researchers at Tokyo University discovered that cats can recognize their own names, even when spoken by strangers. But here's what science doesn't always emphasize. How you say their name matters infinitely more than how often you say it. If their name is only spoken sharply, Luna, no, or Milo, stop, it becomes associated with tension. They learn to brace themselves when they hear it, but when you speak their name softly, gently, with kindness, Milo, sweet Luna, something inside them relaxes. It becomes a sound that means safety, not scolding. Try this. Say their name once, then wait. Let the air between you settle. Say it again, just a bit softer. Watch carefully. The smallest ear flick, a slow blink, a gentle stretch. That's recognition, but it's also something deeper. Trust. To your cat, that name is more than sound. It's memory, emotion, and belonging woven into a single breath. Over time, their name becomes a promise that your voice will always be kind, that your space will always feel safe. And when you speak it with warmth, they don't just hear it, they feel it. Because to your cat, their name isn't just who they are, it's the sound of home calling softly back to them.